On the air, we're going to be playing week number 12, and we're going to be going up against Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be a tough game. I'm 6-4, so not doing the best, but we will see how we do. All right, let's rock and roll. We're going to play season game. We're going to skip that today. We'll play the full game. Let's go. Monday night prime time. This is a big game for me. You know, going 6-5 would not be ideal right now. So definitely 7-4 sounds a whole lot better. Hey Will, how's it going? I just started. At least one. Maybe we'll do two. Maybe we will do two.
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
The first one's against Indianapolis, the Colts, in Indy. Sticks made me laugh with his shenanigans last night. Of course, you know you're a CWO member. Of course you would like that. But that's what the CWO does.
The final playoff push is upon us.
Yes.
It's week 12 of the NFL
We
season,
have to start getting a little winning streak here.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Hashtag no more losing. If I lose, you may need to recruit me.
A new name this year to the franchise, of course, but certainly not new to the league. A 15-year vet.
You'll still be. You're always going to be a member of the CBE. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did.
Got to play some good defense.
The ball has to go to
oh, man. Oh, that's not good defense. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was not a good start. Had him for a loss and just 52-yard gainer.
Give him 52 yards on the ground. They had trouble stopping the run last week in the loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football.
Come on.
This is not
I need some, like,
it looks exactly as it did
turnovers this game. The defense has to come in and play.
Yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Got to get to the quarterback. Oh, man.
Ryan, throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley.
That's our last time. The tight ends just killed me last time.
First down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that.
I think I'm starting Mitch. Really nice if he does not have a good first
and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A first drive, then I might be changing to Pickett. Come on, D. Come on, D. Nice. There we go. A field goal would be very nice. I do not want to give up a touchdown.
That is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Let's find that tight end. Don't let him get free.
On third down, Ryan.
Oh, man. Uncanny Swag, how's it going? Oh, I should get the NBA. Just play as Jokic the entire time. How are you doing?
Extra point.
I used to be good. I used to be good at this game. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening. All of a sudden, I'm
Sanchez now. He'll
just brutal.
Touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. They'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
6-4 for the season. If I lose this one, 6-5. That's not a good season.
Time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback.
I tried Kenny Pickett. He's okay. He's okay, but he's not great. Mitch got me some victories. Got me a couple of big victories. So I stayed with him. But now, I don't know. He's throwing some untimely picks. And I'm blaming him and not myself.
Gotta get that changed around.
1st and 10 here.
Let's run this up the gut for a touchdown.
At the 31-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A look at the numbers for Harrison.
Yeah, last week I couldn't run. That was a major issue.
83 yards and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
And getting this
there you go. Very nice. Oh, you did a comic short. I'll have to go check that out.
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, the Steelers at 6-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently?
Brutal.
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape
go,
watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them. Galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. Here's Trubisky. He's got his tight end.
Nice, come on, Franklin. Are you going to try trades? No, not in the first season. Plus, it's week 12, so the trade deadline's already come and gone. We'll see the start of next year, I think. I think with the draft and stuff, maybe then I'll try and do some trades. Shake up the lineup a little bit. But no, I kind of wanted to try and win with this team. Oh man, missed the block, but I think I got the first down. Let's go.
About the 1 yard line.
Let's go.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Bring them back to their former glory. Oh man.
Run with Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
That guy got in the backfield. I couldn't do a thing.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive.
We're going to try and get the Pat Frymouth here.
And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Nope, touchdown, Mitchell Trubisky. Let's go. Rush that in.
Mitchell Trubisky, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers respond to that opening
I have no idea what he's doing.
One of their own. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team
that was a good drive. Mitch will get the, when the pressure's on and I say I'm going to put in Kenny Pickett, Mitch comes in. I think I missed. No, okay, good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are
Mitch always comes in and has a pretty good game. So
that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by Mitchell Trubisky's touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
So you're at a wedding this weekend, right?
The drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Can't wait for your matchup against Sticks.
Second drive coming up here.
The thing is, if you beat Sticks, he's the world champion. That's your first matchup is a big matchup. I know you're not going to be the champ because it's a non-title match, but you will get some good rankings for sure. All you have to do is beat Sticks. There we go. Finally got him.
They're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Cameron Hayward in.
Oh, they better not be talking about me. Better not be talking about the Steelers. The Steelers are not being left behind. We're playoff bound.
Here's Ryan. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Matty Ice. Come on, TJ Watt, get to the quarterback. He's not mobile.
7-7, our score after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Can't wait for the NFL draft this week.
Running left, Taylor.
There we go.
To about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there.
Be excited to see who finishes, who gets drafted where.
But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the...
There we go. Oh, fumble! Fumble! There we go. That's what I've been looking for. Let's go. Where's Zach? Miles Jack with the, he actually did something. Picked up a football. That was huge.
They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack.
That was huge. Let's go.
Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth league.
Nice catch, Pickens.
Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Second and 2. Now it's Trubisky.
There you go. There you go. Be honest, do you want me to beat Sticks? Oh, yeah, definitely I want you to beat Sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down.
That'd be a big win for you.
Route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Oh, man, that's like, okay, I won't be doing that play again. That's slow moving. Holy.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much
my next battle will be against Frank.
And that's why defenses get a little
hopefully,
more aggressive in this situation.
Hopefully next weekend.
They want to push you back and try to take you out of that.
Probably Sunday.
An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do?
All right, let's see what we got here.
Before he truly gets
I think
started.
they're going to be... Are they going to blitz or are they going to come out? Let's do this.
On 3rd down,
they
Trubisky.
did. Oh, Mitchell just... I just coughed it up trying to get the first down. Kitty Pay. Oh, man.
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play,
was I down?
to mind is always remember traffic.
No, I was not.
People around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball.
Come on.
Tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you got to take care of the ball.
So 8 yards on the completion there.
Yeah, there's gonna be all kinds of stuff going on for sure.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one.
The tag team tournament's coming up. That's gonna be exciting. We're gonna have fatal 4-ways. We're gonna have battles with oh man. Oh wow, that was close. We're gonna have battles with like barbed wire and everything. accept that because that's a holding
call. It's the big
call.
left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you. And
I wonder who wants to be my take team partner.
Yeah,
like just go ask people and
on the counter, it's Taylor.
What's the no way? Did they catch? That's not
There's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Okay, holding. Do I bring them back or third down? I think I'm going to decline it. Go third down.
On the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it?
That was a good stop.
You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Was that a mistake? We'll see in a second.
Now Ryan.
Oh.
Have the hook up to QT.
What was that?
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get
first
the
down? Are you kidding me?
Conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy.
I don't know about that.
Completed it very well.
Now the Steelers use the first of
Oops,
their
I pressed the wrong button.
timeouts. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football.
Yeah, there's no way. That's not a first down.
Such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy.
Let's go.
We'll see what they decide.
That's not a first down. We're going fourth down here. Oh, they first down. Are you kidding me? Come on, ref. You're as bad as the baseball umpires.
Because he'll only have one challenge remaining. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work.
Get to the quarterback. Let's go.
Trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Ryan. Caught by Woods. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard
Matty
line.
Ice, 6 for 6.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a
6
first
for
down.
6.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll take this
2-minute warning. Let's go. Okay.
We have come upon the 2-minute warning. So
I don't know. Should I increase the time a little bit?
And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not sure if that's my issue, is the timing. Maybe play 9-minute quarters or 10-minute quarters.
Now it's Ryan. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
Oh, what a hit.
Been able to get it up past the 45.
What a hit.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Oh, a pick would have been nice.
Away. It's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Ryan will throw again.
Oh, man, what was that? Come on, Mika.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up
out of bounds. Fumble.
Well, CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this.
Nailed him.
Can't continue to go
nailed the quarterback.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone.
There we go. TJ Watt. Was that TJ? Let's go. That's a beauty sack.
Watt racking up.
Let's get them. Let's hold them to 3 points.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I'm not sure if I should increase the time, keep the time where it is. Not sure.
Ryan. And he'll find QT on the right side complete.
All right.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Because we know it's going to be a field goal. It gives me a little bit of time with the ball.
Timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I forced them with a fumble, then I came and fumbled with like what, at the 2-3 yard line?
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Fumbles are not good.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. But that one incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I need a first down.
Now it's Trubisky. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
No touchdown, no touchdown.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's back everyone up.
Here's Ryan to throw. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On first down, Ryan. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
There you go. All right.
So we
brutal.
in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Let's get the running game back
going here in this 3rd quarter.
Get first downs.
It'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because Those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky got an open man.
There you go.
It's Pickens. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So
Oh, first down, too. Sweet.
This time
I thought they were going to mark me.
Puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Come on. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Oh.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball
come on. You got to catch
and
that.
they run it well here to start the second half. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Oh, man.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's not good.
Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Trubisky
fumbled again.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about
getting
the
a little
combine
frustrated.
and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Oh, man.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
Pick 6.
And
Pick
bring it
6.
Back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick.
Is it time? I think it's time. Coaching depth chart. It is time for Kenny Pickett to come back. Let's see what Kenny can do.
Observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Go, 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 go.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Get her back on track.
To lean on that leadership. Harris going to get it again on second down. And a lane slow and materializing.
They're taking it to the inside.
Maybe a yard up to the 45.
Didn't even get the first down.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was.
We got to score quick.
Get there.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And then play good defense.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Oh,
Oh,
that was almost picked off too.
Get this down near the 35-yard line.
Good toss, Kenny Pickett.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He's got Harris running the slant.
Yeah, there we go.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Oh, way overthrew, way
but this
overthrew.
one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, you gotta be smart with the ball and kick the field goal.
With a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example.
It's been struggling. Yes, it
and
has.
now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Pickett.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down?
So bad,
Dime
so
defense,
bad.
blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, that's
kick
good.
is good. And they're
Down
back
by
within a
a
touchdown.
touchdown.
It's
Let's go.
17-10.
Pickett's
So 3
accuracy
points,
is
maybe not a
absolutely
grand prize at
horrible
stage,
in this
but
game.
it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Okay.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. Play action. It's Ryan. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And some room to roam now. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. Here's Ryan.
There we go.
And he's going to have to eat
Huge.
this one as
That was
down he
huge.
goes. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And this is
Out
going
of
to be
bounds.
caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That
Come on,
is
need a
rare
miss, need a
incompletion
miss.
from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Blankenship's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All guys on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start the drive.
I've been last couple games just really struggling.
They were able to get it done.
And
really
Pittsburgh
struggling.
getting set to take the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Pickett to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Oh, brutal.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On second down, here's Ryan. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. The Colts on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. 82 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The passing game continues to be
wasn't
their
able to do
friend.
much
Even
in this
with
one.
a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys
hey, Guru, how's it going?
About, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use
struggling in this game.
For the rest of the time that they
not my day.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, there you go.
Finally. It's Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, down 27 to 10. Absolutely brutal.
They'll throw again with Pickens.
I did not mean to do that.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of
right here. I'll throw the Hail Mary right here. Oh, there's some anger there.
Give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch.
The defense
inbounds,
is not liking what's happening.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right. Chase Claypool.
To move the sticks.
Nope. Well, here. Oh, man.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining.
Steelers stink. Wow. They're so bad.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Incomplete.
And they turn it over. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
I didn't start Pickett. I started Mitch Trubisky. I'm like, Pickett is just so bad in this. Like, his accuracy is like I don't even trust myself throwing it when I'm Pickett. Because it feels like it's not even going to go anywhere near the receiver.
Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter.
I'll probably play a second game considering how bad that first one was.
Shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
6 wins, 5 losses.
Is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
Yeah, only 132 yards passing, 119 yards
rushing.
rushing.
They closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
They were able to pass all over me. And that 87 yards they had, the first play of the game was a 54-yard run.
6-6 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.
I should probably see who's a free agent. Maybe sign somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna play another game, Will. That was bad. That was horrible. Just gonna upgrade some of these players because they need a little upgrading. Let's see, Patty, you need a block for me, sir. Get to a 70. And Nate, what do you need to do? You need to, yeah, a little more power blocking for me. Oh, Will, you should see my defense at the end of the game. They were like throwing water bottles at the end of the game. They were not happy. They were not happy. Look at that, 6-5. Luckily, I'm second in the division. Second in my division. Might not even be in a playoff spot. I should probably take a look. Okay, let's see. VP playoff picture. Let's go. Let's see. Right now, I'm not in the playoff picture. You have Kansas City, Houston, Miami, Buffalo, Tennessee, and the Chargers. The Chargers. Alright, so I got some work to do. The Bengals have that first round bye. Hey, John, how's it going? Just finished 4.5 hour stream. I know. I saw that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was going to come and check and check out the last game, but I was going to start this at 9, but I decided to watch Adam's Card Closet, and so I started this at 10. All right, I'm not even in the playoffs, boys. I need some help here. And I didn't see who I'm even... Oh, it's Atlanta. Atlanta. Alright. I liked it when you actually had to do the training. It's funny because, like, when you didn't, please beat Falcons. I hate them as the Panthers. Oh, yes. Will, I need, look at this. I play Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina. You're going to hate me in that game, Will, when I beat your Carolina Panthers. I'm just going to upgrade my players first before we start the game. Levi Wallace, I want you to be a little better man-to-man. George Pickens is next. All right, George Pickens, I need you to... Yeah, right now you're playing the slot. So let's get you some slot. Need some help in the slot. Kenny Pickett, Jesus, I need you to, like, just become the rookie of the year candidate. I'm not sure. Should I start Kenny? Should Kenny get the start? No, I'm not. I'm not. Play season game. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, John, and plus you had, like, you're playing earlier today too, right? So the 4.5 hours plus. Mitch is playing. Yeah, he's. Should I edit the uniforms? Okay, what jersey should I wear? The color rush. Ooh, I like that. 2017's Color Rush. The current alternate classic. I think it has to be a light jersey. Ooh, I like that one. Let's do that. Let's see, what is there? Yeah, and then you played this morning too, did you not? What wasn't this morning that you played as well? We're going white and black. Let's go socks. Let's go 19. You know, if Zach was here, he'd want the 60. He'd want the 66, 67 socks. All right, let's go. Let's win this one. I need to win this one. I need to get to 7 wins. Especially with 2 games against Baltimore coming up. Those are going to be tough matches. But Indy, like Indy, we were playing even the first half. Second half, I couldn't do a thing. I'm like, just got dominated. Everywhere I looked to throw the pass, like, just wide open. Zach Sports Cars and Collectibles, where is he? He should be here. I'm playing against his team.
In week 13. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings.
I like Marcus Mariota, man.
Former second overall pick.
Obviously, with him being a Tennessee Titan.
Marcus Mariota.
I feel bad. And well, even now he's back as a backup. Back as a backup in Philly.
Well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception?
There we
continue
go.
to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
Following the incomplete pass, here they
Come on,
go
TJ.
again.
I need you to be
2nd and 10
dominant
from the
here.
25. Now Mariota. And that's caught.
There we go.
Bryan Edwards. And he's going to be dropped.
Nice
forward
tackle,
and pick
Jack.
up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He's got his
Oh,
tight end,
man.
Anthony Firkser. And he is going to have
Anthony
a Falcons
Firkser,
first
another
down by a
ex-Tennessee
couple of yards as
Titan.
they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Again, it's Mariota.
There we go. Come on,
And he can't
TJ.
find a receiver, and he's brought down.
See that?
TJ
This is the good thing
Watt,
with
he's the
facing off against
culprit, and
Mariota.
that is now his
He's running,
15th
so that's
sack
what
of the season as his great
Lamar
year
Jackson will do when I
continues.
play him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up
Oh,
another one now.
just sports jerseys? Oh
They
yeah,
don't seem
I
to
have
be
tons of
working
sports jerseys.
together as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, it's the Killer
4 guys
Bees,
might
John.
have it right, but the 5th guy is giving
Oh
something
man,
up.
that
They've
was
gotta find a way to
brutal.
get on the same page.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down.
Why can't he do that in
Able
real
to get
life?
The 3rd down conversion. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? 'Cause
Eddie
everybody
George.
kind of froze
I
when he got outside
have
the pocket, and they
I have
were
an
able to
Anaheim
throw for
one
first
with
down.
with no name on the back. Anaheim Ducks, obviously. Oh man, look at that. What else do I have? I have Vince Carter. I have.
A nice run there, 9 yards.
Who else do I have? Oh, Sidney Crosby,
Now, look,
obviously.
that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were
I
missing in their loss
have,
last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted
Donaldson?
that he didn't touch the ball?
Josh Donaldson in
You
a
know,
Blue Jays?
He should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
No
Do you have
gain
names on the
play,
back there,
and now
John?
they're faced with a
Is
3rd
one a
and 1.
flurry?
Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the first down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
What do you have,
That's
Will?
not just his first, not his second already.
What jerseys do you have?
Third completion
Theo
here
and Rick
on the opening
Natchez.
drive, and I
That's
think
a
it's safe to say
blast
that
from the
getting
pass
him the
right
ball
there.
in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's
I'm like,
running
right now the
downfield, and
Falcons
hope
are
he can
making me
create a
look
little bit of havoc.
just absolutely
The
done.
numbers for London last week. 4 catches, 58 yards.
I don't know
and a
what to
score.
do.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers
there's
count.
no way
This is the #1 rated defense
Atlanta
in the
would-
NFL.
should be doing
They'll have a
this.
tough time.
Mariota on first down. Throws right back.
Oh
to
my God,
Complete
he's
again.
jumping me.
And
Rick was a
able to
gift.
get
Oh,
him down,
nice.
but he does reach
Nice.
the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Algier again.
Oh my God. No one's making any tackles, nothing. Holy mackerel.
Tyler Algier.
Absolutely
His
brutal.
7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You playing or just watching? Oh no, I'm playing. I'm trying. I'm playing. I know. It might look like I'm watching.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off.
Oh my gosh. No, I am playing.
Just outside the goal line.
This is struggling so bad. My defense is just one game. I 87 yards total offense. Ever since then, my defense has just been horrible, and my offense is not keeping up.
Mitchell Trubisky.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
There you go. Charlotte Knights, Clemson, Deshaun Watson, Kellen Moore, Boise State, Steve Smith. Nice. Arsenal soccer jersey, Steve. Oh, nice. Holy mackerel.
We're on the quarterback, so he decided.
I came on around 10 o'clock.
And you know you need good blocking up
55 minutes ago.
Yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this
Tom
case,
Brady. Oh no, that's a fire sale there.
Now Trubisky on first down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Steelers hit 6-5 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around.
2 straight,
here.
boys?
And you just mentioned 2 straight. And
that's
when you talk about
not
2
good.
games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And that's going to be good for another first
Maybe
down.
I'll do a stream showing. Yes, you should. That'd be fun.
18 yards the gain for number 18. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that
holding
shouldn't take
call.
much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Well, that tight end position.
My next team is versus all-time All-Stars. Last time I played them in the preseason, they were 17. Oh, nice. Are you going live tomorrow, John?
To give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Oh my gosh, another fumble.
And the Falcons grab it. And they
brutal.
At the 26-yard line.
Absolutely insane.
He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
That was, that's brutal. There's no way. Oh, wife is away for a few days? Nice.
Keep getting after him a little bit and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, a run with Patterson.
Oh my gosh.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When I'm done morning chores, I'll be, oh, nice.
Downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gap.
I will be at work, but I will try and pop in.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
Oh my gosh.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty
1
good
o'clock.
about what
Okay,
they
cool.
did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he'll be brought down just
Atlanta's
shy of
playing like
midfield at
the
49-yard
all-stars
line.
here. Holy
They'll get 3 as the
macaroni.
drive continues. It's a first down. On first down, going back to Patterson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
Come on. Oh, are you kidding me?
Speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He caught that. Exactly, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And this will be incomplete.
I hear you on that.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But once you're done, you can game all night.
Mariota. And his throw is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Open man is
Absolutely
He's
insane.
going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson.
Did you really, John? That's awesome.
3 just outside the 10.
Should have just kept on going.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. That's complete right around the 8. And the Falcons are
My
gonna be set
defense
up
is
with a
like,
1st and goal
it feels
on a
like
pass
it
play
feels
that
like my
moves
team is
all
just
the way
giving
down
up.
to the 1. Algier.
There you go. Come on.
He's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
A fumble,
So
a
a
pick,
loss of
something would
5,
be
and
nice
it'll
right
be
now.
2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because
624
they kept
views,
extra DBs
nice.
on the field,
Beauty.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know
Oh.
if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed
Oh,
for great
jeez.
penetration.
Are you kidding me?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
That was
Marcus
insane.
Mariota taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 624 views. That's awesome.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make
Keep
the
it
score
up.
14-0. So
Yep.
that one
Atlanta
a
Falcons
14-play drive in total. And in the end,
beating
it's
me.
capped off by
Makes
a
sense.
7-yard run.
What the heck?
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to
Oh, we're
transmit it to
worried.
the rest of your
Holy
team. You
mackerel.
want to make
Yes,
sure that
we're
they stay
worried.
positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run again with Harris.
Oh, man.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I've scored 0 points in almost a full game. the second half of the last
like
game and the first half of this game. Absolutely insane.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep this up.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Harris running straight ahead.
You know, if you watch your own game, that watch time for your YouTube. Oh.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's
usually I have the computer on. I didn't today.
Run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Trubisky will throw.
There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Let's go. Timeout.
Down, but he does reach the 5. Now the
Need a
Steelers use the
score.
first of
Need
their
a
3
score.
timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They hand this off to Harris.
Here we go. Is that it?
Into the end zone.
Boom.
Touchdown.
Thank you very much.
Najee Harris with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Now we need big defense here.
Point put through by Boswell.
I need like a fumble like right off the hop. Let's tie this up. 31 seconds left.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The only good thing is I get the ball in the second half, so as long as I hold them to nothing here, we should be pretty good.
13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time tonight. National audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick, and then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. Final play of the half here, Mariota.
There we go.
That is incomplete.
There we go.
So
Okay.
we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons
14-7
as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December.
Those are horrible
so
numbers. 87 and 37? That's brutal.
We'll begin up at M&T
Very doable,
Bank Stadium
that's for sure.
in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens who have the lead as they play the second quarter.
Very
J.K.
doable.
Dobbins, 3 touchdown
I don't want to
runs.
see that. I don't want to see the Ravens
From there,
win.
we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home.
That's not good for me.
Over, no problem with us. We
'Cause they're the
skip
team
right
that's
to the
right
third
below me.
quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Holding.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Come on, Derek. What?
So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
That's you don't want to flag on a kick return. That's brutal.
Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
First down.
He'll get this past the 20.
Oh,
as he
3rd
gets
and
about
inches.
4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run.
Hey, Hawaiian 5-0, how are you doing?
Right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with
Get it,
Harris.
get it, get it, get it, get it.
And he gets the
Run
first
over him.
down here as he's taken down at the 24. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, Trubisky got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Oh, come on, Chase.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could
so on my offensive line.
It's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Big play right here, boys.
On the give, this is Harris.
Come on.
And he's going to have the first
Thank
down
you.
yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll power his way
Thought I had the
forward for
hole
about
there.
4 yards there on the first down carry.
What's wrong with you? Bruised shoulder?
That was a quality play to start a new
Yeah,
set
you're
of
coming
downs.
back
That
in
was
the
simply
game.
an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here.
Oh,
with
yeah,
third
yeah,
down
for
now
sure.
looming.
Not a ton of room available on
For
that
sure.
one, but he made use of what space was available.
Nothing wrong with that.
and gained
That's
decent yardage.
actually really good. I hope I can
Ninth play
take
coming
this
up here on
Band-Aid off
drive.
my
This is
thumb on
3rd and a
Thursday.
yard.
I'm hoping I can take this Band-Aid off this Pittsburgh Steelers team.
Now Harris.
Oh, no!
That'll make it 4th down after
4th
a
and
loss
2.
of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped
think
them.
we gotta go
Bring it up
for it.
4th down.
I think we have to go for it.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky.
Oh, man, he missed it.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football
I effed it
in
up.
great field
I should have
position.
kicked it. Man,
Handoff running left, Patterson.
just the way that they're
And he is
playing it,
met
I'm
at
like,
the
there's
line
no
of
way I could
scrimmage,
give them
and he
that
goes
ball
down
back.
right there.
I'm like, they were
No
going
gain
to.
on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're
Kyle
able to get the
Pitts.
3rd down conversion.
Field goal
Well,
might
hear
be
the
coming,
phrase
might be on the way.
sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A first down throw for Mariota. This pass is caught by London. And he gets it inside the 10.
I see a touchdown, John. I see a
17
touchdown.
more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
Pitts is on fire there, too.
2nd and goal.
He's
I know
feeling it.
sometimes we
He's
can get
feeling
fooled
it.
when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide
Come on,
receiver
boys.
the way
Need a
he goes
pick,
about his business.
fumble,
Yeah,
something.
230,
Let's go.
240 range.
Nope.
Yeah,
Let's give him an
super
easy
huge.
touchdown.
Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Oh, there we go.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind
That's
the line
good.
there.
That's
A
good.
3-yard
Field goal's better than a
loss.
touchdown.
4th down now.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty.
Let's
but when
block
it does
this.
it, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Oku knocks this one through the post. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
All right.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if
You did call it, John.
70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working.
Let's go.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled,
1 quarter left. We have 8
find some
minutes
type
to
of a
win this
play.
game. 8
Multiple
minutes to
plays
win this game.
that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky.
Oh.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
That was not
He
good.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Looks like we're going 6 and 6.
Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side. All 4 quarters. And Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about
Might have to,
with a pick 6?
might have to lower the difficulty level a little bit.
Shy of the 30. And the Steelers set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
No, John, I'm
rushing for him in the ball game now on 14
no, I'm gonna keep it this.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
There we go. There we go. Big play. Big play.
Through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On the move past the 40. The catch and run.
Good night, Will.
24 yards.
This defense is
Weren't you
certainly
saying
had an
one more after
outstanding
this?
second half,
One
haven't they?
more,
I
and,
know they just gave up a
then
first
you're
down
saying
there
goodnight?
for the offense.
What's going on?
They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
No, I think this is the last one. Yeah, Will confuses us all.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Brutal. I'm like, where's the blocking on that?
20-yard line. Grady Jarrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Johnson was the intended receiver.
Where's my 4-hour stream? I know, right? It'll happen. The 4-hour stream will happen.
Here's Trubisky.
Nope. Knew as soon as I threw it.
Picked up by Deion Jones,
Oh my gosh.
And the Falcons are going to get the football.
Oh my goodness gracious, John. What's going on here?
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel.
Went from 6 and 3 to 6 and 6.
Play action now.
I know.
Mariota.
Oh, nice.
Team, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take possession
Finally.
of the football. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And
I
if it
did need
does,
that.
Then they get a chance to
Just
get
for,
back
like,
out on the field
confidence.
and try and do it again. Maybe they can force.
But look at that. Look at, like, no one's open.
Back right around the 30. Grady Jarrett able to get
Had
in
time
there
for
his
absolutely
second
nothing.
sack of the afternoon.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
He's got this to Pickens. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Trubisky to throw.
There we go. There you go.
For a Steeler touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a punch.
I was thinking about 2-point conversion, but I don't think it matters because it's still a touchdown and a field goal, so it's still 2 possessions after anyways. Even if I score 2 touchdowns, 16 points, I'm still down by 1.
And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
So I was like, it doesn't matter.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Throw out right, take it in by Patterson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29
I can stop him.
before he's out of bounds.
I can stop them right
this
here.
Offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I went after the receiver and left that field all open.
Running the counter, Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run with Patterson.
Oh. Too
Oh, he's
easy.
got a little daylight.
Wow.
Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson, 56 yards. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Yeah, exactly. That just happened. That just happened.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return.
My
sets him
momentum
up
in this
pretty
game
good
is
here right at the
zilch
30-yard
right now.
line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh,
And
not
that
even
will be
close.
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky.
Oh,
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
wow, that just happened too.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Steelers gave up big time.
Because here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his
It's the
own
season of
sake
giving,
after
John.
the game, he may have
I'm
to
giving them the win.
that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that just happened.
So time runs out. It's
Thank you very much, John, for
the
coming
Atlanta
by.
Falcons. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I
Good luck in your
featured as a
game
storyline
tomorrow.
was that they
I'll
were
try and
facing
make
the
it
NFL's
for 1
number one
o'clock
defense coming
ish.
in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink.
But
did
thank you
they?
for coming by and
instead of just saying to
watching
themselves,
me.
let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes.
I don't know what
and
I
try and
did
play
there.
a conservative type game. They attacked right from the beginning. Said we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for Atlanta, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as
6
they
and
move
6.
to 8 and 5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they fall to 6 and 6 now on the campaign. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So for
today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's time.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start with the option. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the option play now to the left. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Good
and
stop.
4th down now coming up. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Trubisky to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 6 catches, 97 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Steelers at 500 at 6-6. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Wide open.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 84 yards.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Jackson running again. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. 14 yards that time for number 14. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. That's complete right around the 8. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. A give to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. As we roll on here in the month of December, week 14 coming up tonight. We got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out. Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. So give them the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Gets past one man. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
They go play action. Trubisky. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Nice.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens from 10 yards out. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. And now here come the Ravens.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Jackson now. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Now Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, no.
Open man is Duvernay. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 35 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, Trubisky. He finds his man Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Trubisky on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Johnson's got it complete. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Trubisky to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Trubisky will throw. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Anthony Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll kick things off with the twice-yearly battle for Ohio. This one has Cleveland making the trip south to Cincinnati.
Ooh, that's not
and it's
good
the
for me.
Browns who are out on top. Amari Cooper, a
Need the
touchdown
Bengals to win.
reception.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Josh Allen has thrown
guess they want us to know,
touchdown passes.
Buffalo's
First
winning.
and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers.
At their own 26.
Harris will start the drive out.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
Harris running straight ahead.
Here we go.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, he's got some breathing
Big
room.
run.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Rolling to his left.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They're going to run it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
And they'll begin by running the option. Jackson hit
fumble.
He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the 45 on second down, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
He completes it to Jones. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel.
Jackson
nice.
hit, and he lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Nice fumble.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball.
Oh, man, I do that.
Coverage and intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. So potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And the Steelers on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run again with Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to short gains.
He just got me.
Statistics.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Throwing here, Trubisky. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. On first down, Trubisky.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky.
Ooh, that's not. Don't throw him some coverage.
Incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
Oh my gosh.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning
What
point
was
they
that?
need. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
Are you
And
kidding
the
me?
Ravens are right back in this football game.
2-score game
Darn
here in the
it.
fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar,
Let's
doesn't
go,
it?
boys.
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they'll come up after the gain of
I just want
7
to get
on a
a
second
field
and
goal
3.
back.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, Jackson.
There we go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Play action. Now Trubisky. He'll bite
man.
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They hand this off to Harris. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 11, 45 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Connecting with Andrews. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. Now Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Pittsburgh, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to get back.
All right, guys. Peace out.